What if being over 50 isn't the time to slow down, but the time to build something that gives you more freedom? Maybe you're retired or thinking about retirement, or maybe you simply just want more options for your future. Maybe you're wondering, is it too late to start something new? Could I really earn income from home? Am I too old to start an online business? I want you to know something. I don't believe that your best years are behind you. Before you jump into trying to make money online, there are four things I want you to understand. And the fourth one is the one I see so many people make when they're starting something new, the one that can keep them from ever getting where they want to go. Hi, I'm Carol, and welcome to Heavenly Payday. This channel is for women over 50 who believe that this next season of life can be filled with purpose, growth, and new possibilities. Come with me. I want to tell you why this matters. Recently, I retired from selling my financial planning business. And while I was incredibly grateful for that opportunity, I discovered something that I didn't expect. Retirement gave me more time, but I realized I still wanted to learn, to grow, to contribute, and to make an impact. For many years, I've had the privilege of hosting international students in my home. Some stayed only a short time, others finished their studies, started careers, and became a much deeper part of my life. They weren't just students, they became family. And for years, I had this dream. Wouldn't it be amazing if I could travel someday and visit the girls who have stayed in my home and see them in their new lives? I didn't know when this would happen, but eventually it did. One of my students' mothers invited me to come to Korea and stay with their family. Then a student from Japan suggested something really special. "Why don't we do a trip together?" she said. And that's exactly what happened. The two former students and I met in Tokyo and spent 9 days traveling Japan. We stayed in Airbnbs, shared meals together, explored new places and laughed together, told stories, and created memories that I'll cherish forever. Then we traveled to Korea and did it all over again. And in both countries, I was able to reconnect with several students who had stayed in my home. That trip was all about friendships and celebrating the people that God had brought into my life. But it did remind me of something important. The reason we pursue financial freedom isn't just so that we can have money sitting around in an account. It's so that we can have the freedom to say yes. Yes to experiences, yes to relationships, yes to serving, and yes to opportunities that matter to us. And that's what actually led me to exploring building an online income stream. Not because I was looking for a shortcut, but because I wanted to continue building a life full of purpose, flexibility, and generosity. So today I want to share the four things that I think are important if you're over 50 and considering starting to build an online business. The first step is something many people skip. Start with your why. Before you start with a business model, before you learn new skills, and before you even create your first piece of content, ask yourself, what would more freedom allow me to do? Because the answer matters. Maybe you want to travel more. Maybe you want more time with your family. Maybe you want to give more. Maybe you simply want to challenge yourself and continue to learn and grow as I did. Your reason will help you to keep going when things get difficult. Because let's be honest, starting something over 50 is exciting, but it's also uncomfortable. You may have moments where you think, I can't do this. I'm not good at technology. I wish I had never started. Or I wish I had started sooner. But your why reminds you of why you started. And I believe that purpose is a powerful motivator. The second step is choosing a business model that suits your life. One mistake I see people making is they think that online income has to be complicated. They think they have to become a technology expert. They think they have to create a huge business overnight. But there are simple ways that people are creating online income. Some examples include digital marketing, affiliate marketing, creating content around your knowledge and experience, online services, or digital products. The key isn't to follow the newest trend. The key is to find something that aligns with your strengths, your interests, and the lifestyle that you want. Remember, you're not trying to build someone else's dream. You're trying to build something that fits your lifestyle. The third step is being willing to learn, and I want to encourage women over 50 here. You are capable of learning new things. Just think of all the things you've learned so far. You've adapted to changes. You've learned to problem solve. You've built relationships. And you've developed wisdom. These things have value. The online world not only needs young people who understand technology, it needs people with experience, integrity, and stories to share. But you also don't have to figure everything out alone. Having training, a roadmap, and a community of people alongside you can make the process a lot less overwhelming. The fourth step is action, and this one stops a lot of people. They want to wait until they're confident. But here's what I've learned: confidence usually comes after action, not before it. You build confidence by taking the first step. Your first video doesn't have to be perfect, and your first post doesn't have to be perfect. You simply need to begin. A garden doesn't grow by just planting one seed and walking away. You care for it, you water it, you give it time. Building something new works the same way. Small, consistent steps can build something beautiful over time. If you're over 50, I want you to remember this. Your age is not a limitation. You have something valuable that comes with experience. You have stories and wisdom, skills and perspective. And this next chapter can be about much more than just retirement. It can be about reinvention. It can be about purpose. It can be about creating new possibilities. I'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and answer this question. If you had more freedom in this next season of life, what would you say yes to? Would it be travel or more time with family? Serving others? Learning something new? I read the comments and would love to hear your story. If you're interested in knowing more about the steps that I'm taking to build an online business, I'll leave a link below to a beginner-friendly blueprint that has helped guide my journey. Make sure you subscribe here at Heavenly Payday, because I believe the next chapter can be the most important one yet. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.